Right at him, another big bomb of Ruiz's.
And tries a right hand across the top.
Even Mike Tyson's knockouts pale in comparison to this Samoan beast.
His eyes roll back in his head on that one. The Sky-Off is out.
Call him Rockin' Ron, and that's why he's been KO'd his last 4 times out, and boom!
While most boxers were playing checkers, David Tua was playing Mortal Kombat with real-life fatalities that would make even the game developers wince.
Now with the left, followed by another, and then gets right himself.
Michael tees off with the right hand. David doesn't do anything but nails with a left hand.
Former world champions, undefeated prospects, seasoned veterans, none were safe from his sledgehammer fists. Today we witness the most underrated heavyweight destroyer in boxing history. A man whose fists spoke louder than any trash, just another Olympic hopeful trying to make his mark. The seasoned veteran had no idea he was about to become the first victim in boxing's most brutal highlight reel.
Zealand at the age of 10 and...
From the opening bell, the rookie moved like a predator, stalking wounded prey. Then it happened.
And that's why he's been KO'd his last 4 times out, and boom! The left hook. David Tua starts this fight off quickly, and
37 seconds into his professional career, the future destroyer landed his signature weapon. A thunderous left hook. This exploded on Humes' skull like a nuclear bomb detonating on a small island, sending shockwaves through the entire arena.
David Tua, the newest heavyweight on the scene.
Somewhere in Las Vegas, Mike Tyson watched the highlight reel and suddenly remembered he had scheduling conflicts whenever Tua's name was mentioned. Evander Holyfield was in the crowd and had this to say.
He a very explosive guy and a guy with a lot of talent and can possibly be.
They got their wish when a granite-chinned Russian stepped forward, carrying the technical precision of the Soviet boxing school and the unshakable belief that European discipline could tame Pacific Island fury. Oleg Maskayev wasn't just another opponent. This was a future world heavyweight champion who would later send Hasim Rahman into the Shadow Realm to claim the WBC title.
In some fights about Rahman has stamina.
Right hand puts Rockman on the floor right next to me.
The Russian bear had never been stopped, never been broken. Maskayev had the durability of a Nokia 3310 phone, seemingly indestructible to everyone who'd tried. Unfortunately for him, Tua specialized in the kind of obsolescence not even Finnish engineering could withstand.
Of Mike Tyson, and again, a lot.
And we're going to find out fairly just how effective
Little track record he's had so far.
From the opening bell, Maskayev executed a masterful game plan, banking points with the methodical efficiency of an accountant who really loves his job.
There's a left hook, a little bit low, a little bit south of the border. Has to show a lot more offense. There's a good left hook.
There's a good left hook that landed.
Both guys slugging right now.
For 10 grueling rounds, the Russian outboxed, outmaneuvered, and outclassed the destroyer. The scorecards told a harsh story. The Tuaminator was facing his first professional defeat.
Going round number 10. Another leaping left hook. Good combination by Tua. Now he's coming on.
But champions aren't made in the easy moments. They're forged in the fires of adversity. With his back against the wall and defeat staring him in the face, the destroyer dug deep into his warrior's soul.
Hand of Tua's wild punches. They've landed. A lot have been blocked. Sky stays right in front of him.
Round 11. One perfectly timed leaping left hook changed everything. Maskayev, who had dominated for 10 rounds, crumpled like his strings had been cut by a master puppeteer.
On the hook, and another one. His eyes roll back in his head on that one. The Sky-Off is out. He goes down, and a referee stops the contest.
This wasn't just power anymore. This was the heart of a true champion. The Tuaminator had proven he could win when losing, strike when desperate, and find victory in the jaws of defeat.
2002, David Tua beat former heavyweight champion Michael Moorer by knockout at 0-30 in round 1 of 10.
The Bucci fight was unbelievable.
Yeah, they've both been in those type fights.
On the other hand, this could become a chess match if Moorer is able to box for 36 minutes, or for 30 minutes, I should say. Scheduled for 10, not for 12. If David Tua gets in 2 body punches early, the ribcage of Moorer, and down goes Moorer.
He's not moving at all. It's over with.
There's a 30-second knockout right there. what, and that was a straight right cross.
It was more of a right hook, I think.
Yeah,
right
swept it a little, you're right.
And Moore didn't even see it. Fighting in too close where he's not effective and he got...
Number 4. David Tua versus Darrell Wilson. On September 20th, 1996, defending WBC International Heavyweight title David Tua beat Darrell Wilson by knockout at 3-10 in round 1 of 12.
Make him fight this fight by beating him to the jab. Make a young fighter say, I can jab too. Make the fight go into the 3rd round, and it can change things with a power puncher.
But right now...
And keep him on the end of your jab. Make sure you stay close. Tua is powerful, but he doesn't like short punches.
Wilson bodying Tua off inside and triple left hook by Tua.
The thing that Tua has to be careful about is allowing Wilson to get any confidence. He stays in there too long and let this guy taste his power, and he's not on the canvas. He's going to give him a tougher fight than what he ought to do. Now, if I'm a trainer working a corner, I would tell Wilson, keep hitting Tua in the chest, around the body. Don't go for it.
Coming up.
Wilson tries a right hand across the top. Tua lands a short left. First down, Wilson. First time Wilson's ever been down.
Can he beat the bell? Can he beat the bell? No! He can't.
Against the local prospect. AC had seen it all in his career. Tough guys, prospects, champions. But he'd never faced a human wrecking ball disguised as a boxer.
And here we go, round 1. Bob Sherman with Chris Myers.
From the opening seconds, the hometown destroyer stalked his prey like a lion hunting wounded gazelle. AC tried to box and move, but you can't outrun a freight train with bad intentions.
He goes head-hunting with the left hand and the right hand. Wow, with the right hand. David catches him with an uppercut. Left hand. He's in trouble. Down goes Mike AC.
The American absorbed punishment that would have hospitalized lesser men, but the Tuaminator wasn't interested in a long night. He had a statement to make to the boxing world.
Like a young Mike Tyson, the left hook wobbles him again.
56 seconds into the massacre, that murderous left hook found its home.
David doesn't do anything but stand up for the left hand. He won't get up, I don't think.
Medical staff rushed to check on AC, while simultaneously Googling how to restart a human being who's been force restarted by a Samoan. The New Zealand crowd erupted. They'd just witnessed their local hero turn an experienced fighter into a human punching bag. Word was spreading through boxing's underground. There was a new executioner in town, and he spoke only with pure heavyweight contender, who had already defeated boxing's biggest loudmouth and future world champion Shannon Briggs, knocking him out in the 3rd round.
Above the right eye. And that's a big target for Wilson, and he floors Shannon Briggs.
The 17-0 rising star believed his proven pedigree would carry him through.
To be in excellent shape, same kind of condition that he was in. You look at Tua in there, he's built like a truck.
From the opening bell, Wilson tried to use the same boxing skills that had outclassed Briggs to keep the destroyer at bay. For a few moments, it looked like the proven veteran might have found the blueprint to survive.
Fight with him in matching strength and showing him that he's...
Tua needs you to back away your feet so he can get that hook going. He doesn't like to throw it close, although he's a puncher. He doesn't like...
But survival was never an option against this stocky assassin. Wilson's championship-level defense crumbled faster than a cookie in a toddler's grip. All those hours in the gym learning defense were about as useful as an umbrella in a hurricane.
From these giants.
At close range in round 1, fight promises a lot of fire.
Then came the signature weapon that had already claimed so many victims. Wilson walked straight into a left hook that carried the accumulated fury of every previous knockout.
Wilson tries a right hand across the top. Tua lands a short left. First down, Wilson, or first time Wilson's ever been down.
Another elite record lay in ruins. Another proven contender's dreams shattered against the concrete reality of the Tuaminator's devastating power.
Defending NABF heavyweight title Freso Kendo by TKO at 154 in round 9 of 12.
He's never been cut, but he has been outboxed. Beat Tua, falling jab, got the right hand held high. Nice shotgun, only 18 feet. That's to Tua's advantage. Oh, nice shot. Tua on the outside. Use movement. Do it, Lennox Lewis. Nice shotgun jab. Big combination by David Tua. But like so many fighters, when you have that kind of punch, and those type of misses will tire you out. Good body shot. Coming off this. Oh, big left hook by David Tua. It's on. Tua, nice right hand. Big uppercut. Kendo misses, but gets hit with a, oh, nice left hook by top of the heavyweight division where Okendo is. Good three-punch combination. Right hand by Tua. Around. Okendo's taking it at the end. There's a hook right at the end of the round. And Tua, oh, big left hook to end the round. A championship fight, the other. Nice body shot, the end of another Okendo round. He gets hit with a big left hook right at the end of it. Defense, also the smarts. Combination by Tua, whacking right hand by Tua. Left hook by Tua, wobbled him. Okendo says he's not hurt. He gets hit with a big right hand. Let's see if Tua will jump on him. David Tua sensing he may have Okendo in some trouble. Right hand, just missed with a left hook. Right hand by Tua. Left hook by Tua. Okendo in a lot of trouble. On the ropes, David Tua has his shot. A big left to the right. He's nearly out on his feet. Tua, uppercut, right hand, left hand. Huge trouble. The fight is stopped. The fight is stopped. David Tua.
Heavyweight titles. David Tua beat Obed Sullivan by knockout at 0:51 in round 1 of 12.
Establish that jab immediately and get at least a small pound of flesh. Get Tua up, hit him with a right hand, stuff something there, and make him worry.
And Tua looking to make a major statement here. He just doesn't want to win. He wants to win impressively.
I don't think I've ever seen legs on a fighter that big. That looks like the foundations for the Golden Gate Bridge. I've never seen anything that big on a fight. Bobby's got big legs, but nothing like that.
No, and I'll tell you what, they're really big. I've seen steel girders that are small.
Great stuff. So here comes David Tua, winging away left, right. Obed's in trouble, and down he goes.
Left uppercut on the inside, Steve. Almost lifted him off his feet.
6, and he's not getting up. 8. He comes down about 19 or 20 seconds in, and he made.
He comes inside, and Sullivan gets caught on the inside. Right under here, there's a left hook, left uppercut that almost lifts him off his feet. It's a rising left hook or left uppercut.
Endurance. John Ruiz stepped into the ring carrying a 25-2 record and the WBC International Heavyweight title. This wasn't just another opponent for the Tuaminator. Ruiz was destined for greatness, a future world heavyweight champion who would one day defeat the legendary Evander Holyfield. But destiny means nothing against raw, explosive violence.
And John Ruiz, 225. Listed as having a reach advantage here. We'll see how he uses it. Tua with a big left hook, and Ruiz in trouble. Tua comes right at him. Another big bomb, and Ruiz is down. This could almost be over now.
The bell rang. 8 seconds later, hell broke loose. The kind of hell that makes Satan himself call in sick and apply for a desk job instead.
Is all over him. One more right hand, another one in there. And that one was the one that really did the damage. Tremendous hook there.
A leaping left hook launched from Tua's back foot crashed into Ruiz's jaw with the force of a runaway locomotive. The impact was so catastrophic that the future world champion was sent to the shadow realm. Before gravity even realized what happened, his consciousness evaporated like water.